Hello everybody, this is Spirelli and welcome back to Disco Elysium. I'll let the goods do the talking, yeah. So, what do we have to do? The Hanged Man. Oh, but I can do that again. No, it's grey. No, wait, it's white? No, this is white. Okay. This is black and I cannot do it. This is white, so eventually I can do it. Mirror. Impossible. Thank you. So the only thing I can currently retry is the mirror. The Gem Mystery. Find out who's the Lady Trevor and where's her lorry. Okay. So, what are we up to? Where are we gonna go? Who are we gonna talk to? What are we gonna do? Questions after questions. It's not time to talk to man from the balcony yet. I would like to talk to her. Is this where the door leads? No, it can't be. She got there.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I talked to Manana about the armor.
So?
He told me you promised to sick the pigs on him. No, wait. He said, thank you? He said you're now the king of entire Gemrock. Oh my, I just want to... He said you're now the king of the entire Gemrock.
North Jamrock? Kuno meant everything north of 881. The rooster fucked Kuno's words up. Kuno doesn't do south. Doesn't fuck with the madre.
Okay.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
Whatever, Kit.
What is this? Trying to be cool with your new asshole? Kuno was just being nice to you. You got fucked bad. Now limp the fuck out of here. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, real interesting.
Okay.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
I don't think I have anything real interesting to say. Okay. Nothing more to do here. Right, at night, I want to go and steal the boots of the corpse in the bear fridge. Junior Conceptuation Scout decided to style that paperwork so it'd be cooler somehow. Be on the lookout, but no, this will take time. A lot of the early ones end with like, this will take some time. I have booth, I could just shrink that, and that's one of my tasks. So, let's do it.
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens.
Look at the bottle.
Light reflects off the green glass of the Commodore red. The gods have been generous. Better pop it open before they change their minds. Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it.
Let's see what happens. Open the bottle.
There's a satisfying pop as the cork jumps out, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective. You're home now.
What will be the repercussions if I take the sip?
Nothing. Some mental stuff. Nothing to be worried about. Physically, you'll be strong as an ox.
No, I'm not doing it.
Fine. We're not worried. You'll crawl back to this bottle soon enough. We'll give you another chance. Booze always gives you another chance.
Yeah, I think I will need I'll use it once I actually need the effect that it has. There's a similar thing like, so this gives me physique. Speed bottle, Modrix. And then I have the Pyrolodon. It's gonna be Psyche. Okay. But what else is there to do? Because, like, track down your bat, sure. Explore the secret passage. Ask Kim. Find the traffic hooligan. First, you should find the vehicle that Jorel used. So, can't do that. Joyce in for the lynching. There's some chance to tell you. You have to present her with your badge to hear it. Geometry find us with the lady driver. Paint on the wall. Visit after 9 p.m. Pick up the dice, but I can't do that yet. Ask around about the tattoo's possible meaning. Let's get to that, I think. Because that seems like proper detecting work, and that's what I'm here to do, everybody. Proper detecting work. Don't find me to anything but proper detecting work. Alright, I need to, like, sing karaoke at some point.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Yeah, I can't ask him about the tattoos. It's like, here, look at the corpse that you hanged. I mean, maybe. Who are you? You're nobody I can talk to.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Okay, I need more suggestions to do this. Tell me more about these rare insects your husband is looking for.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
You're right, I don't have time for insect facts right now. Let's talk about something else.
Of course, dear.
Should I tell her about my memory loss? Let's just do it. You don't know this is about me, but actually I have lost all memory of the world and myself, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Surely things can't be that bad?
I hope you're right. I hope it's not too bad.
You know where we are, right?
We're in the Whirling and Rex cafeteria.
That's right. And where is the whirling itself located?
In Revachol?
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced capital of the world, something like that.
Yes. Great, see? We're getting somewhere. What else do you know about our city of splendor, tattered as she may be?
All I know is that Revachol used to be really cool in the 30s.
The new disco dancing. It seems like a lifetime ago. Much has changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world. A rare jewel set in the sand between the pines. Everyone says so, even foreigners.
There's a passage that is your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's the spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Yay!
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under?
Oh.
What mode of government?
I'm actually not sure. I think... some kind of democracy, maybe?
No, sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
Meaning, buying is voting.
If there's no government, how come there's cops?
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't really any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution.
Okay. I am a cop, though.
But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Because I didn't know the mode of government, I knew everything else. So, how did I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
Come on! All I didn't know was the mode of the government.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
What is the revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new. Something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to Lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a police officer.
Of course. Then, I don't know, someone rich maybe. Wealthy people are educated, though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
I know one.
But thank you, sweetie. You did make me forget about my worries for a while.
Okay. So let's... Oh no, let's... Suggestion. Let's see whether I have any clothes for that. Come on. Yes? Yes. Suggestion. Oh, I need to take this off. Okay, now I have suggestion. Last one. Okay. Go to reality lockdown. Lowdown, not lockdown. Well, I don't know why that word slipped into my mind.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are
Yes.
again.
Maybe you could maybe I can convince you to tell me about some cool cryptids.
You're an enthusiastic idiot, but you're still an idiot.
I want to know everything about cryptids. Living cryptids, extinct cryptids, marine cryptids, land cryptids. Bring it on.
We don't have time for Cryptozoology 101. Let's get back to work, shall we?
Okay. Hey there.
Can I?
No, can't do anything. So who is it that I'm gonna ask about the photo of the tattoos? It is all about money, you know. Maybe I can find a way upstairs. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange.
The door is closed.
Try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Not.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside.
Knock again.
Still no answer.
Knock again, much harder.
Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
Fine. It's your door, right? Anything we can do in the balcony? I really want to know how I can get up to the upper balcony where the lady's standing. But can't seem to find a way from here. We'll check.
Yes?
Nothing. How do I get there? And who can I show the tattoos to? Maybe I should just go into the building already. Just want to see what this is. Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom door.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
But usually he's so good at ignoring things.
The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor, where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here.
Say nothing, not stoically.
He takes a step toward the door, like he'd like to leave.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can collect my own bottles. Oops. And then there's a check in the bathroom. What do I need? Oh, there's this door.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Electrochemistry. Oops. Pen with a green ape head on it. The ape has closed its eyes, a kind expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. Cool. I need more electrochemistry. That's about it. So how well are
A
chances?
mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Attempt to stop the expression from happening.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
What about the door? Can't get through there.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
It's like, yes, I should do that, or I should enthusiastically do that. I should not do that, or should I make it priority one? Well, I'll think about it.
Good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco all the time, though. It doesn't count if it's not all the time. And when you're done thinking about them, graduate to getting them. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Does it now? Does it? Okay, nothing to do up here other than having Kim see my room and feeling very bad about it. So, maybe I'll just go into the apartment building and see what's happening there, because that way I can eventually get up to the balcony. Oh yes, can I not go in here? There you go. Need to do something behind Lieutenant Kitsuragi's back. Sneak out after he's gone to sleep. Yeah, that's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go up into the building. The entrance only from the other side. Maybe. Just go there. What's that? The book appears to be erotica, but not actual erotica. Okay. Was that important for me to know? That makes for a very good shape. I could be talking to... This is where I get in, I think. What was her name? Joyce? Yes, Joyce. I spoke with the lorryman at the roundabout.
Good, on the contrary, officer. There are yet camionneurs you have not talked to. And don't look so surprised. In a time like this, it would be strange if Wild Pines didn't have eyes on the harbour.
They must have someone in an overlook position, near the gates.
I suggest you go back and canvass for more suspects.
Fine, fine. You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in.
This reality?
She pulls a hood closer to her neck.
Yes, reality is your side case. An experimental side case.
I'm conducting a personal investigation into the world I find myself in.
How truly curious. A sort of philosopher detective.
My theory is that this inquiry into the nature of reality will ultimately converge with our murder investigation. They're really one and the same.
Are they now?
Lieutenant cocks on eyebrow.
A deep synthesis. I'll assist you however I can then. Go ahead. Ask.
Alright, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
And what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Okay, that's Martinez. What's Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city is Revachol?
The great kind.
What makes Revachol great?
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
When was Revachol built?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
And who built the city?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
And why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men. We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people. In the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
Okay. So we're in an unimportant part of an important place.
I think it's fair to say so. Martinez is about...
He points across the water where the skyscrapers rise.
A sparkle of lights on the horizon, like evening stars above the curvature of the planet.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Look at the sea.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time. There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
Say nothing. Observe the large body of water swelling. Cold.
She observes your eyes scanning the horizon, then breaks the silence, slowly. This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Ma'am, Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
But won't I be lazy if I don't do it all now?
Oh, of course not. You are already diligent for getting this far, and diligent boys remember where they left off.
Well, thank you for treating me like a little kid.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
I need conceptualization, or esprit de corps. What is? That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Do you know something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Why? How's you looking at the photo tied to the lynching?
Better not tie the fourth stay to the bat stay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
Okay. Just changing my clothes, potentially. Oh, basically, this has esprit de corps, but this has esprit de corps and shivers, so I can sell this. Because the other one's strictly better. You know, sometimes they give a positive aspect, but then there's something negative. But, not about this one. Okay.
You're back. More lessons in basic reality?
What is?
My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to. What is? Think of something close to you.
6 kilometers southwest, in the Valley of Dogs, Junior Officer Chad Tilbrook takes aim at a rabid black dog licking its wounds in the grass. To his left, his partner, Emil Mullins, whispers, "You heard what happened to Tequila Sunset in Martinez?" "Yes, he lost his mind," Tilbrook answers, fingers on the trigger. "Don't worry, Emil." He pulls it out slowly. Slowly now. He'll find it again. We always do.
What am I?
You? You're an officer of the RCM.
The Revachol Citizens Militia.
Preciso mundo.
Good, and what is the Revachol Citizens Militia?
Nothing more nor less than the de facto law enforcement body of post-revolutionary Revachol, Detective.
Yes, we are the Revachol Citizens Militia.
He's being sarcastic.
You said de facto?
Yes. That means not de jure. The RCM acts in what is poetically called the twilight of international law, both at the behest of the coalition government and to its chagrin.
What do you mean?
The RCM's responsibilities are defined by the Emergency, Wayfarer and Aliments Acts, 3 pieces of legislation keeping the city in a, let's be honest, laissez-faire stasis to the benefit of foreign capital.
All 3 are good to know when we are out policing.
Let's see. So, am I basically a lackey of capital?
There's nothing basic about your role, Detective. It's true that the RCM keeps everything the way our seemingly permanent provisional rulers like it.
She leans in.
Yet, on the other hand, I know these people. I deal with them daily. Let me tell you, dear, they are not fans of you.
Why?
The post-revolutionary decade was a disaster for the coalition government. Revachol in the 20s was hell, especially on the west side of the river. Gang warfare, a botched privatization scheme, a nuclear pile meltdown. They called it the international zone because no nation wanted to claim responsibility. The RCM restored peace where the coalition failed. A true blue citizens' initiative. They will never forgive you.
That's somewhat of an exaggeration. In reality, ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement. Revacholians get to keep the peace in Revachol, and the coalition doesn't have to worry about it. Anyway, sorry to intrude. Please continue.
Yes, Lieutenant. Permit me to conclude with this. Who you are, to me, is the police. The only legitimate law enforcement authority in Revachol.
Thank you, ma'am.
And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling the basic terms of reality, well, I'm here to help.
Well, that's a bit of a... That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
I'm gonna come back later and ask more questions and understand the world better, but for now... Oh wait, there's this. Derealization. Revachol Special Administration Region, Le Caillou, the Insulidian Ocean Coalition Government, Insulidian Mission Command. Name after name, and none of them is familiar. They seem real, but something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on the fridge. Chauvin, the Apricot Company, Board Game 34. You can almost see your hand reaching out for them. Scratch at the corner, see if they peel loose. This feels like the most important of all the thoughts. The one you truly must complete. But I need to unlock a slot first. Oh, this is just find smokes and flocks up. So when I level up, I need to complete that thought. It seems important, and the game tells me it's important, so it's important. Important. Hello, yes. Can I ask you about tattoos on a corpse?
Give me a moment.
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
I have a few questions about those apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
Do you know who lived in the foreclosed apartment?
The hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job, I assume.
Why is there a hole in the wall in the abandoned apartment?
Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls.
Is one of the residents on vacation? Their mailbox is overflowing.
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
They probably just moved or died, hopefully somewhere else.
Who lives in apartment number 10?
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
But I talked to someone through the door.
Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there. Maybe it's those countercultural people again. breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
Sure, I'll go see what I can find.
Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
Who lives behind the padlock door?
Oh, that one is a scientist, a future scholar.
Suddenly the old lady's face is beaming.
I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study.
Astrology?
Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
You mean the star is an antler? I think that's a symbol of communism.
The symbol of what now?
Communism, you know, like the world revolution?
Never heard of it.
Wow. I know more than somebody. Tell me about the man who lives at the end of the hallway, Uno de Rete.
I don't want to talk about the waiters.
The clean lady mutters. She starts digging for something in her pocket. Why not?
Addicts. All of them. And sometimes I hear them screaming. They don't like me cleaning behind their door. Think I'm listening in on their fights.
It was dirtier there. After the janitor's closet. She avoids the end of the hallway.
We saw unpaid utility bills. Aren't they going to be evicted?
No one likes them in this building. It's only because of the kids they haven't been thrown out. I don't like talking about those people.
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
That's all. Thanks.
Oh,
Thanks, I'm off. Okay. Number 10. Which one is that? Oh, a postcard. Can I read that? The scrambled-up postcard depicts an open-air market in Bougie Street 5 years ago. A vendor smiles and a dead rooster lines the stalls, hung by their feet from canopy. Red blood flows onto the muddy street. Blurry shadows of people pass. Cool. So, is this number 10?
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
This apartment's supposed to be empty. Did you break in here? It's not coming. They say, excuse me, of course not.
You have plenty of reason to enter.
Then open the door so I can verify your identity. Oh, come on. There's a pause before you hear the door being unlocked.
Well, that was easy.
That was smart.
The lieutenant says, nodding toward the unlocked door. Thank you. Who are you?
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
She jingles a set of keys in her hand.
Boy, there are a lot of different keys there. More than 20 at least.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
And inspect the passport.
It feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo. There's a picture of her with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal details.
Well, everything seems to be in order.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
Looks better than my old hostel room. I can just say I fuck shit up too. Reprehensible. Who lived here?
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
A sudden serious look crosses her face. This story didn't have a happy ending.
But That was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
Who left in the foreclosed apartment down the hall?
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
The sum must have been puny.
Couldn't have been that much money. These apartments look pretty shabby.
These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a million-real view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors, life, spark, and they are affordable.
Affordable.
I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years, it's going to blossom with artists and creatives and those radio computer wizards.
The radio computer wizards are invested with magical economic powers.
My money has also disappeared, I think.
Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it.
So wait, what happened with the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
She still shakes her head, manicured hands now crossed over the chest. Okay, that's all, thank you.
Of course.
She replies with a smile, but her eyes remain glazed over. She's been waiting for you to leave. Can I still look at stuff? Looks like a fine mattress. Don't be ridiculous, you can hear it swarming with books. A blister pack of medicine peeks out of the box. You should take it. Yeah, let me just take stuff. Because I'm the police. Oh, what did I get here? Want to indirect modes of taxation. What the hell is that? That's not a regular thing. But I think that was everything in this hallway. Oops.
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you?
It is my duty as a cop to investigate every square inch of this world.
Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to uncover them.
Another thought. Shamrock Shuffle. By now it's clear you like to look inside containers. You like to open doors and see what's behind them. Maybe secrets, maybe more choosy containers. Let's be honest, we like all containers. Trash cans, utensil trays, manholes, coat pockets, secret containers left behind the Filipino king that holds forbidden relics. Okay, you haven't come across one of those yet, but one day. Wait, is that why you're so hell-bent on opening containers? Do you think you'll find the Holy Scepter and the Orb of the Montagna? Well, maybe. Never know. Never know what's in there. Hello?
Give me a moment.
Didn't find any Conte Calto people in apartment number 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the room for the new tenants.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Yeah, radio computer wizards are coming. They're going to save the place and the economy.
Oh, I do like wizards. And people like that in general. They have a lot to tell us about our fates.
She means clairvoyance.
Thanks, I'm off. How far am I? Almost leveling. Okay.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
Inspect the symbol closer.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
Why is the star upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
What does it invoke in me?
Gone. Gone is the glory of hope. Only the scribblings of impoverished students remain in dirty hallways. You are the big communism builder now. It's you or no one.
I remember last time I died at this, so... Did I go into this room? Yeah, it looks like I did. Why is there still something on the table there? Kuna de Ruta is the name on the unfinished homework. Just shine a light around here. Okay, but it looks like I've been here before. So let's get on the balcony. It's almost time. Not quite yet. And we're gonna talk to the smoker from the balcony in the next part. Yeah, and then eventually it's finally gonna be night. Let's look at these. So, yeah, distant traffic. Night is falling on the city. A maroon cloud of light pollution rises from the east. Oh, money. I need money. Let's take this out of our hands. And yeah. I think that's that. I think we're just gonna be here, wait for this, talk to them. Steal boots of a corpse, which will go horribly because of the whole decomposition, the decomposing of the corpse. And I'm sure we have a lot of other shenanigans that we're up to. So thank you so much for watching. I'm really enjoying this game. There's so much to explore, there's so much to do, and I just love it. It's wonderful. It's so weird. And I can't stand the feeling of like, okay, I just want to go crazy a bit and see like, oh, what if I drink and do the drugs and everything. But no, we're trying to be a good cop here. A good and very thorough cop who's going to investigate every single thing that anybody ever asked me to investigate. Anyway, I'll be back soon with more. See you then.